Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another quick video on the Flash Feud for the Showboats. I'm going to try and go quick on it, keep it short so it can upload to YouTube fast. It's pretty short notice. I don't know how many people will watch, but hopefully for those that do, it helps. The top row, very few people are going to have Adam Cole. I mean, if you do, tons of extra yellow gem generation, finisher damage. You can't really go wrong with anyone generating yellows. That's a showboat. So Piper, would generate a bajillion. I'm not even gonna bother going through. There's a ton of people that generate yellow at showboat that would be crazy with that, and Adam Cole. So if you have that, enjoy. Middle row, I think, is going to be the best row, the one most people are going to fill. I mean, the bottom one will be good for a lot of people too, mainly for Slick Rick. And Andre's going to be super annoying down there because he's already subs forever. He's not particularly good. I won't use him. He's too slow. Zero interest in using him. I will just stun him with Zombie Cane or turn one, pin him with Dango, whichever is my preference. But anyway, middle row I think is going to be great for a lot of people. It's really good for Dango, really good for Typhoon. It's just generally, it's good for Warrior. Amazing for Fiend. His bleed's going to be crazy. So really good lane there. With the Protect Gems getting buffed, Dango, Typhoon, Warrior, Booker T, Macho Man, Randy Savage, anyone throwing prots out, Austin, are going to be really, really good. I would say use any of those guys and as many as you can. I'm setting my roster up, so here I'll show you. Kane is turn 1, charging the reds with Sting and Sting. So both reds are turn 1. So he's turn 1. Dango is turn 1, but turn 1 using Woods with the MP perk. And this is how I run him. Drop the Protect Gems, change him into yellow to load the finisher, and then hit the finisher all on turn 1. It's going to be really, really hard for people to kick out of that with the buff. Typhoon, not quite turn 1. I'm going to run him this way, get more protects out, potentially slow people down. I may switch in the other yellow move, honestly. I haven't decided, but I might. And I'm running him Dusty for 2 extra protects and 1 extra yellow. Because I have Hall of Fame Booker T, he's generating 6 random yellows off of the green. So that's why I'm running Typhoon. Warrior is going to be really, really sneaky. He's turn 1, drop a bunch of protects down. You can see he's only not even 8k, and his protect gems are 5k. So I'm going to choose 4. Got Bailey on him just to get an extra one. And then DDP for destroy yellows. So can potentially get to the finisher turn 1 with him. With 4 protects gems down worth 20k, a little bit lower level, so that's pretty dang good actually for his level, and those are going to be buffed as well, so not unhappy about that. Booker T I'm kind of going sneaky with. He's low level. I have his gear, so that's +2. MP up is +2, so that's +4. For the entourage, I'm using Akam for +8. My turn is +9, and 2 on Shamrock is +11 MP. So turn 1, he will drop down 9 protects and hit the finisher, assuming they don't have MP down. So he's going to be really annoying. And then Sting will be turn 1. A lot of people don't have him, but using Lawler and Ziggler. So turn 1, he's going to choose a row. If the row's got 1 blue, then he can choose the yellows and get into the finisher. Again, not super high level, but should be very effective. So that's kind of what I'm running with. If you notice a theme, all my guys are set with really good trainers to take advantage. I have a feeling this feud, you're going to see tons of guys without proper trainers. There's going to be a few very, very big problem guys. Fiend is a huge problem. Dango is going to be a huge problem. Zombie Kane will be a huge problem. And Ric Flair will sub you turn 1 if he gets a black match. Then he's going to be doing his kablooey thing with the multiply gems. So if the bottom row's full, Slick Rick will be a problem. So look to counter him accordingly. Those are the biggest guys that come to mind that are fairly common that will be big problems. You won't want to let Typhoon get to his finisher with the buff and stuff like that. So those guys are all pretty big problems. I would not... I mean, if you have a 4-star gold or a 5-star bronze Slick Rick, I would say go ahead and load up the bottom line. Otherwise, I'm not a big fan of this one. The +2 submission turns, sure, Andre isn't going to lose too much when you start first. Maybe, but he's going to be so slow. He'll be annoying to go against for some people, but if you have a stun or a turn 1 guy, he won't kick out. So I would stay away from using Andre personally. You're welcome to if you want. You do you, boo. Other than that, Austin, like I said, Showboat Austin will be really good on the middle lane. I can kind of go through here real quick. We'll go in the open spot. If I hit the right button right. Replace. So Macho Man would be good in there. Obviously, if you have Junkyard Dog with gear, but, you know, why are you talking to me? We wouldn't be talking about that if you do. I mean, you're just going to use him. Dusty will be solid. He's got some tricks. Big Show potentially could be a problem for a lot of people. Godfather always does Godfather things. But Showboat Austin has the Protect Gems, double green, and then the finisher drops the Protect Gems. So... he could be really, really good. He probably won't be fun for a lot of people. He has a kick-out move, too. So, yeah, he's going to probably be a tough one with the kick-out move. Booker T would be good in that slot to take advantage of the Protect Gems. Those are probably, honestly, the big guys that I see being good for that lane. Fiend's the only one with the bleed, so, you know, I think that's about it. Warrior has Protect Gems too, so that's going to be about that lane. Bottom lane, the only one that comes to mind that really is going to benefit is Slick Rick, so unless you're centering your Showboat team around Slick, I wouldn't necessarily bother filling it. Otherwise, I think it's kind of fodder. Like I said, 2 extra subs on Andre is no big deal. You know, it is what it is. So I would say that's the big things. Your big problems are going to be your Zombie Canes, your Dangos. If he hits his finisher, good luck getting out. Fiend, you know, the ones I already talked about that I can't think of right off the top of my head. You're not going to want to get hit with Typhoon's finisher. So yeah, it should be an interesting feud. It's probably going to be slow. You'll probably wait on your line mate a lot. Make sure and tag your teammate out if you can't win quickly or efficiently. Tag him in. I think be careful with how big you go. And you don't want to just sit there and win with one guy because there's a 30k bonus. So it's really important to win with each individual guy you bring. So have them set up and be able to win with them. So like my game plan going in is Zombie Kane will be used on any of those hard guys I talked about. Slick Rick, Fiend, Zombie Kane himself because he's stunning turn 1. Dango, any of those guys that can go turn 1 and cause major issues, Zombie Kane will be available for them. Dango as well, so those are my top 2 guys to take care of their top 2. If it's someone that starts a little slower, I'll go with Typhoon, you know, because green match and he's going, and that should take care of most of people's top guys. And then the other 3 I have are going to be really sneaky and can hit above their weight. So that's kind of how I'm going with it. You know, that's 180k points if each guy on your team gets a win. So that's my goal, is to get unique individual wins, because by the time you start hitting, you know, a 4-star, what are they worth, like 15k? So you're automatically nerfing a ton of points using one guy the whole way. So don't do that. Don't be that guy. It's just a waste of health packs and your time. So get in, get your wins, get out. Don't be slow. Set a small roster if you need to. There's going to be no shame this one in having a small roster. Last thing you want to do is run up against someone with a setup kind of like I have, and you got a bunch of 12k guys, but none of them are really great, because you're not going to have fun. So, and I don't even have by far the best you're going to see. You're going to see 5-star bronze Canes, 5-star bronze Fiends. You're going to see junkyard dogs with gear. That's all stuff you're potentially going to run into a guy if you have a huge roster, and that's not fun for anyone. I'm by no means is this roster as bad as you can run into. There's going to be a lot better ones out there. So, you know, I would say probably, you know, obviously set your roster accordingly, but you're probably going to want to be more in that 40k range with a couple really good guys, you know, and then some couple medium guys, and, you know, if you have to, go with small guys. But again, remember, you want to be able to win with each person. Just don't go so big that you're going to have zero fun and burn all your health packs and be slow. So try and find that medium, adjust as you go. Don't be locked into any particular thing. Really, most of the perks not really in play other than MP up, gem generation, and then MP down if you max multiply gem stuff. So I wouldn't recommend buying perks for extra perks just for this feud. Anyway, guys, it's a really quick rundown. Hope that helps. Hope you have a good feud, and remember to like, subscribe, share, and good luck out there.